Hello everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in to watch Life's Magical Journey. I'm Life, and this is the best channel for learning, growing, and even sharing your own experiences when it comes to your spiritual journey. So as you're watching the video, please consider subscribing. So in today's video, I'm really excited to be diving even deeper. You've guessed it, we're talking about limiting beliefs. So this is going to be episode 4 of The Art of Letting Go, the series that we're doing. I will have the playlist in the description, and I will have it as the first comment pinned to the comment box. So let's get into it. So we talked all about what limiting beliefs are. So we know that limiting beliefs are beliefs that hinder you from your growth. They don't align with your growth. They keep a cap on you. And so a lot of times limiting beliefs, they stop you from even pursuing any dreams that you might even come up with. They stop you from applying for jobs. They stop you from considering opening that business or starting that art program or doing anything that might be above and beyond in your head at the moment. Right now, we're talking about positive self-talk. We're talking about how to replace those limiting beliefs with positive beliefs, with encouraging beliefs, with motivating and uplifting beliefs that will help you in navigating your future instead of limiting you and keeping you where you're at. In this particular case, we're talking a little bit further in depth still about changing your inner dialogue. We talked about positive affirmations. We talked about looking into a mirror. So I wanted to show you guys one thing that I do. I made this, well, I didn't make the mirror, but I took this mirror and I fancied it up. I put glitter on it and I put this positive affirmation on it some time ago, and this helped me get through. When I first started on this journey, I didn't feel worthy of anything. I mean anything, and you guys know that I've shared that with you, to where I didn't know it at the time, but I definitely had some limiting beliefs when it came to how much money I was able to make per month. The types of things I was able to do with my free time, if I even had free time, because I was the type of person who just thought I had to go work hard for everything I had. And I definitely didn't feel worthy of a healthy, loving relationship, which is why, I'm single. So, these things are changing, and this is part of the reason why, because I did a lot of positive self-talk. I would look myself straight in the mirror and I would smile at myself and I would say, I am worthy, I am worthy. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys because this kind of stuff is powerful. You don't have to go this in depth, and if you don't have a vinyl cutter or whatever, you don't have to go this in depth. And you could put a sticky note on there and write it on your, write it with your own handwriting. But if you wanted something like this, if you didn't have a cutter. So this is one of the things that I did that I wanted to share with you guys. And so these are the types of things that I say to myself now, positive, speaking to yourself in a positive manner. Like, would you think about it this way? If you had a friend who talked to you like you talk to you, would you be friends with that friend? So many people talk to themselves like crap. They treat themselves like crap. And that's because of the limiting beliefs that have been instilled in us. And that's why we are repeating this, because you learn those limiting beliefs by it being repeated to you, by your surroundings. Even if it wasn't like direct words that were being said to you that limited you, it may be your experiences throughout life. Maybe you ended up homeless as a child and you had to watch your parents suffer with regard to money. Maybe you didn't have a lot of space, maybe you didn't have a lot of space in your home, so you felt cramped, you felt limited, you felt those negative things like that. And so those types of experiences definitely get into our subconscious mind, and they teach us that this is the norm. This is how you are to live. Children learn what they live. And so if you've lived these types of things in your past, there's a good chance that that's what's hindering you in your future. And I know that was my experience to where I always felt like money was the root of all evil. And so while I could definitely like pay my bills, I could definitely have a nice place to stay, and I always had a job. Like, I've never not worked, but my mom was the type of person that always had a job. You know, she pretty much, like, we always pretty much had a roof over our head. I think I actually remember being homeless like for a time, you know, where we didn't have a place to stay. But usually my mom was in a place where she could allow people to even come stay with us because she had it okay, you know, or her and my aunt would just kind of collab on stuff and just make things work that way. And so that was my upbringing. And so since I'm an adult, I'm able to work, I'm able to keep a roof over my head, and I've even been in a place where I've been able to allow people to stay with me. So I can definitely understand and see how those things have affected me in my life. So the reason we're talking about positive self-talk is because speaking positively to yourself is the beginning. That is the beginning of self-love. If you don't love yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe I am worthy, then it's hard to believe that you are capable, that you are a conqueror, that you are a warrior, that you are awesome, that you are powerful. It starts with self-love. It starts with positive self-talk. And so we're doing this positive self-talk for beginners so that we can learn things like looking in a mirror and just saying, I am worthy. You know, keeping that type of inner dialogue as the forefront of the dialogue that you speak to yourself. And it's going to take some time, guys. It's going to take your conscious effort. Because I'm telling you, when I first started this, and I'm still working on it, so I'm not saying I'm a pro at it and I don't ever revert back to those negative beliefs. I can't say that, all right? So we want to be transparent here and be real with each other, because the truth is, I oftentimes have to remind myself that I am the one in control. I have to remind myself that I am worthy, that I am the one that is. I have to instill that positive self-talk within myself. You guys know that my mom just passed away not too long ago, and a lot of negativity has come to the forefront because of her passing. So this month, more than ever, I've had to really, I'm gonna say, fight to keep my heart and my mind on positivity. But going back to the beginning, so this is basically for the beginning, the forefront. Self-love is going to be number one, okay? So positive self-talk is going to be the beginning of you beginning to love yourself. And well, that's where I started. So I'm just giving you my experiences, right? So things like, I am capable of having my dreams fulfilled. I am worthy of my hopes and dreams being fulfilled. I am a magnet to miracles. Things always work out for me. These are the types of things that I say to myself on a regular basis, on an ongoing basis, moment by moment, really. And so on times where you can't have a mirror, you don't have time for all of that. This is why we're talking about this, because in one of the last videos I said, look into a mirror, write these things down. You can't always do that, right? So we're talking about really changing that inner dialogue and encouraging positive self-talk in the beginning for beginners, so that you can realize and know that it's going to take that. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take you changing your mindset, changing your subconscious mindset. And so that those are the thoughts that come to the forefront. So that's the type of thing I want you to practice. Just saying those positive things to you. I am a successful published author. I am a successful artist. I am a professional and a successful baseball player. Whatever it is, whatever the case may be, you can have it all. You can be, do, or have whatever it is you want. And so it's just going to start with you believing that. And you believing that is going to start with the positive self-talk, the repetition of positive self-talk that you're doing in the beginning. All right, so I know all of us can get there. Leave your comment down below with the few affirmations that you're going to repeat to yourself on a daily basis, and I want you guys to check back in with me. Go back to those comments and let me know how it's going. Let me know how you're able to change your inner dialogue and change your subconscious mindset for the better, towards positivity and towards greatness. All right, so I'm eager to hear from you guys. I'm excited about this journey, being on this journey with you guys, and I'm thankful that you guys are here with me today. So please go ahead and hit subscribe if you feel resonance with this video. If you liked it at all, go ahead and hit the like button. That really does help the channel and helps it to go out to more and more people who might need to hear this message and come join us in the comments. And then I want you to share the video with anyone who you think might need to hear this today. All right, thank you so much again, and as usual, I'll see you next time.